Did win number 3 this year as the Angels defeated the Marlins 8-4. The St. Louis Cardinals
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. The Dodgers attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Patrick Corbin gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrews. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here it comes now to Andrews. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Here's J.D. Martinez, hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. That batting average still. Oh, double play. 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for L.A. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
In now, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Grant Levine, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Mookie Betts comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he fouls this one off. Levine, base runner at first with one out. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Juan Soto is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 1-2.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Scherzer comes set. Here's the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Smith goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across the first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike now. Pops this one up. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Into the box, Nick Ahmed, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box now, DJ Peters, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
At the plate, Max Scherzer. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Knee high, he barehands it. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Renato Nunez. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Fouled off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Peters is there, 2 gone. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And it's fouled away. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. Striding in once again, David Fletcher, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Lifted in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And no outs.
Stepping up now, Patrick Corbin. First pitch coming, here it is. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So striding in, Victor Robles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And this one's in the dirt. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1-2. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many.
Good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 1-0. Digging in, Cody Bellinger as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, Cody.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Hey boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, DJ Peters. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Grant Levine. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now batting, Juan Soto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch into right field. That's a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
And here's Renato Nunez as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. It remains 1-0. Striding into the box, Will Smith looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here it comes, 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes, down.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and set to go as the third baseman, Elvis Andrews. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrews. To 1-2 now. None out, runners at first and second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Robles has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready for another shot now. David Fletcher. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Edwards takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats offense with Washington's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Starlin. Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Starlin Castro will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tucker Barnhart is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Patrick Corbin stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the outfielder J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Austin Voth takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 53, Austin Voth.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Popped him up. Levine in foul ground. 1 away. Runner at second. 1 away. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
One out and a runner on second base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles waits on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter.
Striding in, DJ Peters. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Will Smith is at the plate as he watches ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Through 5 1/2. It's now 2-0 LA. So striding forward now, Grant Levine. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Grant Levine is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nationals go 2-0. 2 from him so far in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. On he pops it up. Castro ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Elvis Andrews. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready for another chance. David Fletcher has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air and deep to left center field. Robles is back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended. Right arm tucked up against his body, barreled the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 4. A runner on first with 2 away. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Here's the 2-0. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on. Now in the box, Renato Nunez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. The 1-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Settling in now, Xavier Edwards, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And the hook's coming with him, as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Joe Kelly takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
18, Joe Kelly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Drew Mendoza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top, 3-1. Tanner Rainey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Fouled off. Now that's popped up. Levine is under it as he puts it away for out number one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Peters. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And it's fouled away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Will Smith. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Michael Ciani will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Michael Ciani.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Grant Levine. In there, strike one. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here now is Juan Soto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Chapman's ready. 1-0 on its way. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Bases are empty here with two men out. Lifted the other way to left center. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jalen Beeks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrews. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here it comes now to Andrews. Beeks has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of as he is. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now at the plate, David Fletcher. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate now, J.D. Martinez, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Soto is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing more in the Dodger ninth. One last shot coming up for the Nats. They trail it by 2. Stepping in, Renato Nunez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
The pitch. Starlin Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Jansen comes set. First pitch on its way. Tucker Barnhart is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
8-2.
Last strike now for the Nats. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Max Scherzer earns win number 4 on the season. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men.